Important decisions don't sound loud, they just change the course of things. Breakfast is not routine, it's planning the next steps on the board. Resistance is not the enemy, it's a trainer, because each obstacle strengthens exactly the necessary capabilities. Speed is not haste, it's efficiency, because they have eliminated everything that does not directly contribute to the goal. Their thoughts are not casual, they are intentional, because they know that the perfect opportunity finds those who are completely ready. Power is not flaunted, it's exercised in silence, like gravity that attracts without needing to announce itself. Simplicity is not lack, it's abundance, because only those who master complexity can create elegant solutions. Money is not security, it's freedom, the ability to choose without external limitations that restrict vision. The restaurant he frequents does not appear on Google Maps. Their vacations are investments in disguise. Each destination hides a market they plan to dominate before returning. Failure is not the end, it's information, valuable data on what to adjust so that the next iteration is perfect. Their decisions are not options, they are commitments, because each choice is an act of faith in the future they create. The messages he sends do not have emojis, they have power. Their objectives are not dreams, they are architectures. Detailed plans of realities they plan to build systematically. His personal assistant has more power than several directors. Leadership is not position, it's influence, the ability to make others see possibilities where they once saw limits. Confidence is not a feeling, it's calculation, based on probabilities that they process faster than computers. Their thoughts are not private, they are drafts of realities that others will experience as destiny. His suits are tailor-made like his decisions. His decisions seem casual, but they are the effects of an exact formula. Patience is not waiting, it's preparation. In their homes, silence has its own weight, as if the walls hold the echo of decisions that change the world. They don't study markets, they create them, because they understand that true wealth comes from needs that others haven't seen. Discipline is not restriction, it's freedom, because the right habits eliminate the need to make exhausting decisions. Failure is not the end, it's feedback, valuable data that others pay fortunes to obtain. The lowlights do not relax him, they activate him. It's an opportunity in disguise, because they know that the greatest security lies in the ability to create options. Each meal has a protocol, but it does not lose flavor. The present is not a prison, it's a lever, because they use the current reality as a fulcrum to move the world. Their alliances are not transactions, they are transformations, because each partnership creates value that neither could generate alone. The silence of his house is not emptiness, it's absolute focus. His meetings do not have a public agenda, but their effects are felt in stock markets. The data he consults is not on Google, it's in his network. Quality is not the standard, it's the signature, because they understand that constant excellence is their personal brand. The value of his time is not measured in money, it's measured in access. Strategy is not a plan, it's vision, because they see several possible futures and create the path to the most desirable one. The plane does not take off until everything is as he expects. They don't collect objects, they collect moments when they said yes when everyone else said no. Control is not domination, it's influence, the ability to create conditions where others make the right decisions. The technology he uses is not yet on the market. The phrases he repeats are internal keys, not motivational mantras. The watches he wears do not mark fashion, they mark connection. The file he keeps in his briefcase weighs more than an ingot. Their emotions do not control them, they inform them. Discipline is not restriction, it's direction. A call from him can shake the agenda of 3 continents. Every object in his space has a purpose, nothing is by chance. Their routines are not repetitions, they are refinements. Because each day they optimize systems that others don't even know exist. Knowledge is not power, it's responsibility, because each insight generates the moral obligation to act. He does not need notifications, everything important is already planned. Their signatures don't adorn contracts, they sculpt futures, and each stroke redefines what it means to be inevitable. His conversations have no preambles. Every word was thought of before the interlocutor finishes speaking. Their words are not sounds. They are codes, because each phrase is designed to program realities in receptive minds. Power is not possession, it's responsibility, because they understand that every acquired ability implies the obligation to use it. In his calendar, there are names, not hours, because they understand that the way of thinking determines the way of living, because they see in every transformation the opportunity to redefine the possible. Rain does not delay him, he waits for it as part of the show. Their routines are not habits, they are rituals of power that align mind, body, and purpose toward specific goals. Quality is not an option, it's DNA, because they understand that constant excellence is their natural differentiator. Patience is not passivity, it's power. Like pressure that turns coal into diamonds under extreme conditions. Their words are not expressions, they are creations, because each phrase materializes abstract ideas into tangible reality. The conferences he attends are private and without microphones. He is not interested in seeming successful. He is interested in being treated as someone who decides. The way he listens makes others reveal more than they intended. The sound of the scanner is as familiar as that of a symphony. Each letter sent has a calculated destination and a hidden objective. Most people count the days until Friday, but she has lost count of the months because her schedule is written by opportunities, not dates. Knowledge is not power, it's leverage, and they know exactly where to apply force to move mountains. Reputation is not image, it's history, built with consistency between what they promise and what they deliver. Money is not a goal, it's a tool, and like any tool, its value lies in the mastery with which it is used. The questions he asks do not have an immediate answer. Power is not strength, it's magnetism, the ability to attract resources, talents, and opportunities without apparent effort. A message from his secretary can close operations without further words. The phones he uses are not in stores. Their networks are not contacts. They are extensions of their ability to impact, multiplied by brilliant minds. The elevator opens and everyone knows it's time to shut up. Their thoughts are not private. They are prototypes, drafts of futures that others will experience as destiny. The cities he travels to have already been studied beforehand. Discipline is not sacrifice, it's investment, because every small present renunciation becomes future freedom. While others wait for Monday to start, he has already closed 3 deals in what others call the early hours, because the correct systems eliminate the need for exhausting decisions. While others celebrate achievements, he is already building the next one. Each button on his shirt cost more than an average rent. The names on his agenda are not pronounced publicly. Their objectives are not ambitions. They are commitments, because they operate with the intensity of those who do not accept alternatives. Luxury does not surround him. It accompanies him without announcing itself. Loneliness is not a price they pay. It is the space they need to hear the sound of empires growing. Their mistakes are not failures. They are data that refine mental algorithms that others would take decades to develop. Each of his employees knows they work for a vision, not a company. Power is not strength, it's influence. The ability to create conditions where others spontaneously make the right decisions. Perfect execution is not a coincidence, it's an obsession. Because they understand that small details create huge differences. Because their subconscious analyzes variables that the conscious mind cannot handle. The sources of his data do not appear in search engines. The respect he generates is not demanded, it's imposed. Taxis do not exist in his reality. Everything is discrete transfer. Knowledge is not accumulation, it's transformation. Because they know that information without action is lost potential. Influence is not bought, it's built, decision by decision, until the world moves to the rhythm of their ideas. Improvised meetings do not exist in his world. The sound of the sea hitting the dock accompanies his first business call. There are no Sundays for him, only days with different rhythms. Elegance is not in his clothes, it's in the precision of his movements. The car he drives does not make noise, but it clears the way. His library is not full of books, it's loaded with bound strategies. Versatility is not adaptation, it's evolution, because they change form without losing essence or direction. The most important contract was signed without ink, only with a glance. Charisma is not personality, it's certainty, the tranquility projected by those who know exactly where they are going. The art on his walls doesn't decorate, it communicates silent power. The world sleeps in shifts, but his mind operates in a time zone known only to those who move continents. Each person around him is part of a bigger move. His way of looking disarms speeches. Contracts are signed on islands where others only go to rest. Their alliances are not conveniences. They are architectures of power that redesign entire industries. Their children do not inherit money. They inherit mindsets that will turn problems into opportunities for generations. Innovation is not invention, it's connection, because they see relationships between ideas that others keep separate. Others look for jobs. They create entire industries where millions will find their purpose without knowing it.